Hello everyone, today we're having a look at Gimme That. This is the brand new spud potato themed style game from the makers of Taco Cat goat cheese pizza, and very much in the vein of that game, that silly, fun, family fun, that party vibe. This is that sort of game. So let's roughly talk about how it plays and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. So everyone is going to grab a spud sheet and there is one pencil and one dice. One of the players is going to get that pencil, and when the time begins, when everyone says go, you will start writing from 1 to 100 on all of the spuds on your sheet. So 1, 2, 3 and you are off. The other players are going to be rolling this dice and performing actions. Now these actions are obviously the crux and core of the game. They can be doing a spuds, it could be doing a high fry or high five. There's also a potato masher, but the other ones that are most important for the gameplay, other than just the fun, are left and the Gimme That pencil. So like I say, there's one pencil between the players. When you roll that pencil, you shout "Gimme That," you grab that pencil off the person who is currently writing and you start going. You're trying to get to that 100 before anyone else to win the game. Now, there's also left, which means everyone passes their sheet around to the left. So you could get a sheet coming from the left. You could have that sheet that says almost to like 98, 99, and in one game we did have that actually happen. Or you could be getting a sheet and you're already up to 90 and passing that on, and the next person's in 30s or something like that. But you start writing because you want to get there. It's fun and fast, and that's basically how you play until one manages to get to 100. There's even some stickers in the box with the sort of potato spud king on for the winner. So it's a very fun, fast sort of game. It's for that family party sort of atmosphere. You're not going to be getting this out in the middle of like a heavy Euro games night, but you know, if you're playing the likes of Taco Cat goat cheese pizza and that style of game where you're doing slapping, quick, fun, that style of gameplay, then this is going to really sort of suit you. I can see certainly families really enjoying this because you're rolling a dice, doing sort of silly things like high-fiving or spudding and stuff like that. And I think it's a good level playing field. It doesn't matter how many board games you've played, it doesn't matter your age or anything. Everyone is at sort of the mercy of the fun and rolling that dice and trying to sort of get to the numbers. Yes, you need to be able to sort of, for young people, they need to be able to count to 100 to actually write it down. But as soon as that's all good, then you are able to sort of level the playing field and just have the fun. Now, there are a few sort of things that I think maybe could have taken the game to the next level. The dice is obviously, that is all of the actions, and potentially it would have been quite nice to see a second dice included, maybe with, instead of lefts, a left and a right or something like that, and maybe one extra action that could just spice things up a little bit, because once you've played 2 or 3 rounds of this and players around the table have sort of maybe one and sort of, you want to move on to a different style of fun game. But during that time, it is definitely going to be captivating you. There's a real rush of trying to scribble down the numbers as fast as you can. You know, someone snatches the pencil off you and you get that sort of line across as you are halfway through writing a number and the pencil's gone. That is that sort of fun that you're getting with this game. There's no denying that there isn't too much in the box. You've got your big pad of spud sheets, and you could potentially start going through those relatively quickly, depend on the number of players. If you're doing it like the 3-player count, where it's very quick round the table often, then you're not going to go through them necessarily quite as quickly as if you're playing at 8, which I believe this one goes up to. Yeah, 8 is the maximum. I haven't played it up to that, and I think you'd need a you'd need a big amount of table space, but B, I think you could find that, yes, there is the fun activities of doing the high fives and stuff when you're not on the pencil, but with lower players, you get that pencil that bit more often and it feels like you're doing progression. Now, with the lefts, it means that that progression gets passed round and, you know, you could end up with a sheet almost complete in front of you. Like I said, that did happen, and that felt like a real sort of clutch victory, stealing sort of victory out of the jaws of a potato defeat. I got the pad and it was already on like 97, 98, and I quickly scribbled in the last few numbers and was victorious. For the other players around the table, when you lose, yes, there is a bit of like okay, but it's such sort of quick fun that you can play just more rounds of it. So overall, I've really enjoyed Gimme That. It's a fast-paced bit of fun. You do, like I say, you have to be in the right mood, and it is maybe that little bit one-dimensional because there's only that one dice to be using. So you sort of, once you've played a few rounds, you can put it away. But it is the sort of one that you get that right atmosphere, that family-friendly fun, and it will come back off the shelf, and you'll be able to sort of quite nicely work your way through the pad of sheets. It might not work too well if you laminate some sheets, because if someone grabs a pen off you, you might end up rubbing numbers off. But I think if you've worked your way through the pad, then you've done pretty good at sort of getting your money's worth from the game. Anyway, that is Gimme That. It is the brand new game, like I said, from the makers of Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. And it could be another fun party game for your collection. Anyway, until next time, check out other news, reviews and such on the channel, and I'm Oliver East, signing out.